you use to run. So we can measure like how much oxygen you breathe in and how much CO2 you breathe out. And then from that, we can measure your running efficiency. So we can tell if you're more efficient with one or another shift. So we'll pick up pace, probably your marathon like ideal pace that you'll be running. And we'll do 5 minutes of running, 5 minutes of resting, 5 minutes of running, 5 minutes of resting, 6 times. Okay. So that'll be the test. But we'll start with a warm up. So you can warm up however you want, probably like around 10-15 minutes to make sure you're like good and warm. And then from there we'll start.
Maybe over the 15 minutes, just go from like 8-minute pace down to like 7 minutes, 6:30. Kind of like that.
So we use this mask that the runners run in and we plug their nose. So essentially all of the air that they breathe, we capture in our machine here. And so our machine tells us a few things. How much volume of air they're breathing in and breathing out. And then we also know the contents of the room air. So we know what type of air they're breathing in, and then we can measure how much carbon dioxide they're breathing out. And then from that we can do some math and use some different equations to essentially tell how hard they're working.
And then at the same time we have like full instrumented treadmill, so we kind of take all angles of forces that are happening underfoot, and we also have like a full set of cameras to get their 3D, like essentially 3D motion captures. We get body angles, forces, kinematics, all those sorts of things. And then from there we can look at like any differences in their gait and stride length, step frequency, all sorts of different things to compare.
All our performance shoes come here. We also do like crazy different things in the shoes. As you said, we'll try different foams and plates before they make it into the shoes. So we have like, in this cupboard, it's a bunch of shoes that look the same, but each of them have a slightly different plate stiffness, a slightly different foam stiffness. And from that, we can start to tease out like which components go best together, because we know really great foam is good, we know plates are good, but and the geometry, but they also don't work independently. So we need to assess how they work together to get to kind of the best recipe.
What I find is like put the stroke on and then and we can adjust this.
Maybe put it on first.
I have a really big head, so I'm like,
Oh yeah, good.
Guess more first.
Yeah.
It is great.
top and nose, yeah.
Yeah, maybe just slow it down. Yeah. It is like hard.
I can't, because it's like, you can feel how hard it is to push out of breath. So I'm just I end up just doing, like, I feel like I'm like doing like really shallow breathing, yeah.
Okay.
Have you tried
No, I have not seen these yet. I'm really excited. I might steal these. Woo, baby. I'm gonna have to artfully block these out.
I know.
Such a prima donna right now. You're like, people love doing this. I'm like, this is the hardest thing anyone has ever done ever. Celebrate me. Sorry, that's like the problem. I burn through shoes so quickly at this point. You get like 2-3 weeks out of a pair. I know, it's sad. Yeah, we've noticed with these ones that I can make it like 9 miles feeling pretty bouncy and efficient. And then anything after that, my glutes aren't strong enough to be able to work and play anymore.
It's working against you as opposed to with you.
Exactly.
Yep.
And John's seen this, I almost like stall out.
Yeah.
I've definitely had that
Like
where it's
switches
like
and knobs.
you're in a race and it's going badly, and so you're just like, what can I take off?
That's the issue.
In Foot Locker my junior year when I didn't make it, I was like halfway and I was like, this hat needs to fucking go on. It's my favorite hat, and it's just gone. And I'm like, well, now I didn't make Foot Locker and I don't have my hat. If we could do a performance tearaway pant, that would be so sick. Like, this is, I feel like PUMA's niche is like bring the vibes that the other brands aren't going to bring. So it's like, why shouldn't we do tearaway pants?
I was like, oops, this is not pressure on the humidity.
I love those. They feel so good. Like, trying them out on the treadmill, you're like, I feel like I definitely gravitate towards those ones. They just feel really, really smooth. I love the update on that. Yeah, honestly, these are pretty sick.
So the first impression is also better than on EVW2?
Definitely an improvement over the two, yeah.
Mine fit like super tight.
Yeah.
It's like big in some places and
Yeah,
not in
mine
others.
fits more like a
My ribs fill it up. One of those
big ribbed girlies.
Yeah.
Comes out that.
That's so crazy.
Right? Essentially?
There's one stage between, so that if this gets blown up like massive,
Yeah.
and then it's like this giant like bloopy bubble, and then it gets compressed one more time into this. I mean, this isn't exactly, this is like a two-piece
Yeah.
one where you can mold it together like that one, but
Huh. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I thought this was like a tiny shoe.
No, that's what everyone always, like. That's why it's always kind of cool when you like tell someone you're like, yeah, you like.
so yeah, it would be like these ones go together. Oh, like this.
Oh, I
And
see.
then the plate goes like,
Yeah.
well, they would get blown up super big. But yeah,
Yeah.
this is a UK 8. This is like a US men's 9.
Whoa.
It reminds me of like, you know, like the things you put in water, and it's like the little like
Yeah,
lizard, and
yeah.
it's like, oh.
The dinosaurs.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Welcome. This is called the PUMA Tests Nitro Lab. The PUMA Nitro Lab. Have you been here before?
First time. I've done it in the treadmill once or twice, but
Yeah.
what are you most excited about today?
Trying these. These are like, yeah, we're good. These have been like the bread and butter. So like, knowing that there's a completely new version that you guys are super excited about, I'm like, clearly we should probably be pretty excited about it too, right?
Yeah.
This is that's yeah.
That's and then because I think you guys should win
People of equivalent accomplishments. Me and Rihanna.
Like, I just have one Olympic medal.
He's only one.
Okay, so hop, I guess, directly to it. So these are the results. So on the left you have and on the right you have the fast R2. And you can see the is 1.26 lower than the fast R2, which means it's better. So you need less energy to run in than you do in the fast R2. It would save you about like a minute and a half over a marathon, like 1.26% running economy.
Results. We're at 2
You are the. She's the queen.
More efficient.
The model shoes for a reason.
Holy shit.
And what's interesting is if you look at those little lines, like, I'll put a label to this plot, but like, essentially your standard deviation is like you're very consistent, and so you are like consistently better in all your trials.
Yeah.
Versus for Jess, it was like there were some of them were crossing over, some was a little bit better in one, some was a little bit better than the other.
Yeah, you were always better.
Yeah.
Molly was all in your head.
Well, because that's what I was worried, because like going in the fast R2, it feels harder. Running, I'm like, oh no, it's gonna come back that I'm just an absolute baby, even though I'm not faster.
All right, we are here checking with Molly Seidel. Molly, tell me a little bit about where we are.
We are in Waikiki in Honolulu. We just ran the Start to Park 10K today as part of our prep for the Olympic trials. And now we are relaxing in Hawaii.
Well, I'm here to ask you about the shoe testing event we got to do out in Boston a few weeks ago. Can you tell me a little bit about your experience there?
Yeah, it was great getting to go out. That was actually the first time that I've gotten to go into the Nitro Lab since joining PUMA. And it was honestly such a cool experience getting to test out these new models of shoes that we are like looking at racing in for the trials. Get to see all of our PUMA fam out in Boston, and honestly just have a great experience testing out some new fun things.
Do you feel like you got a clear answer on which shoe will be the best for you on Olympic Trials race day?
I feel like I got a very clear answer. One of the pairs of shoes I was far more efficient in, and I think that kind of corroborated how I've been feeling in training. So I love the feel of both of the shoes. It was just nice to know that one of them is going to make a significant difference in the marathon for me.
What was the best part of being flown out to Boston and spending time with our PUMA people?
Having lived in Boston for as long as I did, I love getting to go back to the city, run around the city, go to HQ up in Somerville, and just honestly see a lot of my friends who work at PUMA. It's always just fun to get to go there. I think that's one of the things that I enjoy most about being a PUMA athlete, is just legitimately being around the people that work there and who are working really hard to design us the best pairs of shoes we can get.